Welcome to this reading practice session to help you improve your pronunciation in English. Reading is an excellent way to enhance your language skills, and with a little bit of practice, you can improve your pronunciation as well. Remember to take your time and practice as much as you need to. With regular practice and a willingness to learn, you can improve your English pronunciation and become more confident in your language skills. Thank you for watching and happy reading. Listen and practice. Listen and practice.
One day, a new student arrived at the school. His name was Jack, and he had just moved from another country. Jack didn't know anyone in the school, and he was nervous about making new friends. During lunchtime, Jack sat alone at a table. A few students walked past him and whispered to each other. Jack felt even more lonely and wondered if he would ever fit in. Just then, a girl named Sarah approached Jack's table. She smiled and asked if she could sit with him. Jack was surprised, but happy to have someone to talk to. Sarah and Jack quickly became friends. She showed him around the school and introduced him to her other friends. Jack was grateful for her kindness and felt much more comfortable in his new school. Over the next few weeks, Jack began to feel more confident. He joined a few clubs and even tried out for the soccer team. Sarah cheered him on and helped him practice. By the end of the school year, Jack had many new friends and felt like he belonged. He was grateful for Sarah's kindness and knew that he would never forget her.
Listen and practice. Listen and practice.
Sophie had always dreamed of moving to the United States. She had been studying English for years and had a good grasp of the language, but she still struggled with her pronunciation. One day, Sophie decided to take action and improve her pronunciation. She went to the library and checked out a book on American English pronunciation. Every day, she would sit in her apartment and read the book out loud, practicing each word until she felt confident in her pronunciation. Sophie's hard work paid off when she finally got her chance to move to the United States. She was nervous at first, but as she spoke with the locals, she realized that her pronunciation had improved significantly. She no longer stumbled over words, and people could understand her easily. Sophie was thrilled to finally achieve her dream of living in the United States, but she was even more proud of herself for putting in the effort to improve her pronunciation. She knew that it was the key to her success in the new country. From that day forward, Sophie continued to practice her pronunciation and became more and more confident in her language skills. With her newfound confidence, she was able to make new friends, land a great job, and live the life she had always dreamed of.
Listen and practice. Listen and practice.
Tom had been preparing for his job interview for weeks. He had read up on the company and practiced answering interview questions, but he was still nervous about one thing: his pronunciation. Tom had always struggled with certain sounds in English, and he was worried that he wouldn't be able to communicate effectively during the interview. He knew that his accent could make it difficult for the interviewer to understand him, and that could hurt his chances of getting the job. To prepare for the interview, Tom decided to focus on his pronunciation. He found a book on American English pronunciation and began practicing each sound, one by one. He would repeat the sounds out loud, focusing on how his mouth, tongue, and lips moved. He recorded himself and listened back, making adjustments to his pronunciation as needed. The day of the interview arrived, and Tom felt more confident than ever. He walked into the interview room and greeted the interviewer with a smile. He answered the questions confidently, focusing on his pronunciation and making sure he spoke clearly. As the interview came to an end, the interviewer told Tom that he was impressed with his communication skills. He said that Tom's accent was charming and that he could understand him perfectly. Tom felt a huge weight lifted off his shoulders and knew that his hard work had paid off. A few days later, Tom received a call from the company. They had offered him the job. Tom was thrilled and grateful for the opportunity. He knew that his hard work on his pronunciation had helped him land the job, and he was excited to start his new career.